Hey everyone! Okay, so this is me. Okay, this is me. Hello! Okay, I'm going to be doing a tag for you guys today. I am not sure what I'm going to be doing this December. This year has honestly been horrible for uploading, and I am very sorry. If you guys have suggestions for me, I am more than willing to try and incorporate those into my schedule. Okay, yes. Sorry. But yeah, tags, things you want me to talk about, things you want to know about, covers, anything, just drop them in the comments or send me a message on social media. I don't really care. But I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what you love because I love you. I think that was perfect. Okay. So this is, I didn't say what tag it was. This is the visually impaired people or VIP tag, as you can see from the title, and I just want to tell people who don't know more about my blindness. The first question is, what medical condition or conditions caused you to be blind or visually impaired? In my case, blind. I have a genetic condition called microphthalmia, which basically means my eyes are underdeveloped. My eyes are small. My blood vessels are small, and that caused a secondary condition called glaucoma, which basically means that my eyes have way more pressure in them than the average eye. The second question, in 3 words, describe your vision. Light, color, and useless. Light because I have light perception, color because I can see colors, and useless because my vision doesn't actually help me with much, even though I rely on it for a lot of the things I do. What is the hardest thing to do being blind or visually impaired? I would honestly say getting places. It's not like an impossible thing. It just costs me more than it would cost the average person. I am lucky enough to live in a time where Uber exists, and where I can get places on my own, where I don't have to rely on a Lyft every single time I want to go shopping or, you know, something like that, go to a restaurant. But it's still expensive, and it's still not, yeah, I don't know what more to say on that, honestly. What is the best part about being blind or visually impaired? The fact that I have to get to know people, and okay, actually that's more of a stereotype than anything else, but I do have to trust people. You know, I do have to have a certain level of trust for the unknown, because I need help and assistance sometimes, and I need to know that people aren't just going to throw me into the deep end somewhere and leave me hanging. So I think it's really a great thing that I have to develop that skill and that trust for people, because not a lot of people are comfortable saying to someone, you know, actually, if you wouldn't mind helping me, that's cool. I have not gotten myself to the point where I'm comfortable saying, hello, I need help, but if someone offers me help, I'm comfortable taking it, and that's a long way away from where a lot of people are, because there's so much pride. What question do I get asked most about or because of my vision? Lately, it's more like how I interact with technology and stuff. A lot of it is how I use my phone, or how I use social media on my phone, or how I can use a computer. And I find that a lot of people want to know that these days. And funny enough, it's not the biggest question I used to be asked. Yeah. Do I have a cane, a guide dog, or neither? Actually, I have both. I have a video introducing my guide dog, Ophelia. She is a gorgeous golden retriever crossed with a yellow lab. She's absolutely amazing. And I do have a cane for the weird times when I'm somewhere I know, going perhaps to somewhere I don't, or somewhere that isn't practical to bring my dog, those instances do exist. I'm very tired of being judged for that by other blind people. I do have both. I do use both. I use my dog more regularly as an actual mobility aid, but my cane still exists in my life and probably will always exist in my life. What piece would I give to someone who is losing, who is going to lose, or has lost their sight? The world out there is not kind to visually challenged people in any capacity, but there is always hope. There is always a way for you to get back on your feet. There are always going to be people out there to help you. The blind community is an absolutely amazing place, and you can definitely be forgiven for feeling like it's a terrible, terrible part of your life, that whole going through the loss of your vision thing. But the fact is that life goes on. Life isn't over, and you have to go on with it. And if you can get yourself to a point where you feel comfortable enough interacting with the world, I would honestly suggest getting help and learning how to interact with a sight-based world as a blind or visually impaired individual. What piece of advice would I give to a sighted person about interacting with someone who is visually impaired? There's so much I could say, but I want you to realize that I am just another person. I love music. I love traveling. I love my church. I love animals. Well, some animals. I'm going to university next year. I have my entire life ahead of me, and I plan to live it to the fullest. And you treating me as if I am lesser, or as if I am younger, or as if I don't understand what's going on in my environment is neither fair nor nice. It's unkind to assume someone's mental state from their disability. Blind does not mean I have any other disability. It doesn't mean I can't climb stairs. It doesn't mean I can't hear you. It doesn't mean I can't understand you. It just means I can't see you. And I want sighted people to know that I am completely willing to interact. I am completely willing to answer your questions. I am not going to shy away from educating people because of my blindness or because I see it a certain way. I don't think questions are rude. Obviously, don't ask me questions you aren't going to ask someone else. Don't ask me about something ridiculous I have heard very disturbing questions asked to other blind people. I just want to be treated as normally as possible. If you see me struggling, offer me help. Don't grab me and pretend that you know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I respect that you're only trying. I respect that you don't know. But if you don't know, then ask and don't assume. Wow. I didn't know I would go on a complete tirade like that. Why did I join YouTube? I joined YouTube because I wanted a place to share my music. I wanted a place to express myself and to get myself out there. I had a dream when I was a very young and ambitious individual about becoming a star, about standing on stage and singing to a crowd. I had a dream of having a record deal, of writing my own music and singing other people's music, and just honestly music being my life. And I intend to make it my life. I just don't see myself being that anymore. If that comes to me, if that is what I end up being, then that's great, that's fine. But now YouTube has become more of a place for me to just be who I want to be, to express what I want to express. I really want to make this a channel where I can educate, where I can share my views. I want blind people to have options about who to watch and what they would like to see. And I understand that there are other blind YouTubers out there. Molly Burke is great. My friend Jessica Karam, she's amazing. I have another friend who does book videos. She's also blind. Joy Ross is okay. I don't personally watch her, but that's again the thing of I want people to have options. I want to educate. I want to be here to serve as something to someone, and I don't care what that is. I don't care how I manage it, but I like knowing that I've done something. Name 3 people to do this tag. I don't have anyone, but if you are blind or visually impaired and you want to educate the world as much as I do, I encourage you to step out, to do this tag with me, to tell me that you've done it. I can watch it, I can share it. I think education is half the battle won, and I am just so excited to see more and more blind people on YouTube doing videos like this, trying to educate the world on where to go and how to treat us, because it's not fair to expect the world to do something if we aren't trying to help destigmatize disability, destigmatize blindness, and yeah, just make our world a better place. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you have any other video suggestions, leave them down in the comments, message me on social media, let me know. I am so excited to change things up on this channel, to do things differently on this channel, and I look forward to hearing from you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. Everything is free, I promise you. Like the video to let me know that you liked learning about this kind of thing. The more likes I get, the more likely I am to do a similar video in the future. So yeah, do let me know. Anyway, love you guys, thank you so much, and I will see you next time.